Hello and welcome to the Skinny and Mini podcast.
That's not
And
been discontinued.
yeah,
No,
Um,
it hasn't.
we're not dead. Don't worry.
We're not dead, and we've had a
I
bit.
didn't kill
we've
it.
had a-
Don't worry, I didn't kill the podcast.
Yeah, we have had a bit of a change up. So we're now here. Benjamin, who is usually here, he's not come on today, but we might see if we can get him on later. But podcast. Well, the last one was the Christmas episode. If everyone else remembers.
I was there. I remember.
That live stream. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
I'm not sure how many people watched that.
No,
Honest,
'cause
it was a bit long.
Giant total of zero.
I can have a look at the views right now, actually, for you, because I know that actually went
Oh.
quite well. Because I know
All
that
5 views.
Well, yeah, our views are failing at the moment. No one watches.
Well, that's because your episodes are too long.
No one watches
No,
the
they're
podcast
not.
anymore. So yeah,
we
that's
can
annoying.
we can discuss that in the no, not the playlist. Listening
the
to too much
playlist.
music in the podcast.
But yeah, no one watches the podcast anymore at all.
No, so basically
Why-
you can do what
why
you want
not?
on it.
Well, I don't know.
I
That's the
watch
problem.
it.
No one does watch the podcast. It's just me. It's just me and Archie. It's the only two people watching it.
I watch it. I watch it all
I
the time.
I sometimes watch it, but I still need to catch up on the later episodes.
You're here now, so you
I've
need
been
to
there.
watch it. You flipping muppet.
Well, obviously, yeah.
You
Anyways,
need to widen your audience.
I do need to
Innit?
widen my audience, but I don't know how to do that. Anyways, straight to the point. How has everyone been since Christmas? We're going to start off with a guest who I haven't introduced, Nathan, the
Hello.
lanky wizard. Nathan, how's your Christmas and how have you been up to since
You know what? It was really good. I got a new keyboard, not the computer type, the piano type. It's very nice. And yes, it's been lovely, thank you.
That's nice to know. Thank you very much, Nathan.
Mm.
I think I'm going to introduce myself. So let's do the next person. Oh, it's me. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. But yeah, I'm going to So my Christmas, I don't know if anyone else has felt the same, but if you do, put it in the comments. It's been dead. It's just
Why?
didn't feel like Christmas this year. Did it feel like Christmas this year to you? Because it didn't for me.
It was fun
No.
for me. Edward's
was
gift was
horrible for me.
awful.
It was just nothing ever happened. It was dull. So yeah, I was sort of disappointed with that because it sort of just felt like it was dying off.
Maybe you're just a Grinch.
Oh, thanks, mate. But it was just a bit dull. I got through it, and I was like, that's Christmas and that's New Year's Eve. It's sort of the end of it, and then you're sort of, just sat there awkwardly because it's the end, and there's not really much you can do. Also, before saying that our podcast has got low views, I've just checked right now, and we are currently on 97 entire views for the Christmas special,
Hey.
which is quite
Wow.
good
And
actually.
they're all subs.
Saying that episode 3 got 94 views and episode 5 got 50 views. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure everyone watched the whole thing, did they? It's like 8
no,
hours
but
long.
if you watch the first 3 seconds, it counts as a view, which is the important thing.
That's all
So
we care about.
that's what we
Fair
care
enough.
about.
I'm
Uh,
gonna pull it up as well.
Pull it up as
the-
well. But yeah,
The channel.
that was very good. Let's move on to the main man, the main host, Archie. Archie, how have you been?
I'm doing very good, thank you, Seb.
You're currently eating food. You said you were hungry 5 minutes
You
ago.
have had all this
He's eating
time.
Sorry,
it was-
guys.
But for context, everyone, before filming, Archie was speaking about how hungry he is, even though we've been waiting for the past half an hour for him to join the VC, and we've just been sat here. And then he joins, and he goes,
Sorry, guys, I've
I'm
been
trying to
busy."
change one last thing before we finish, and he's going, oh my gosh, at this time I could have eaten my burger, and we've been waiting for the past half an hour. Archie, you're so ignorant. But yeah, thank you very
I'm
much,
so
Archie.
sorry.
You're so kind, Seb.
I know, I am the kind boy. So that was lovely. Yeah, who else have we got? Oh, Charlie.
Didn't even say how I was.
Sorry. Oh,
Yep.
oh yeah. No, how were you? Sorry, Charlie. Sorry.
I'm
Edward.
doing really good, thank you, Seb.
And how was your
It
Christmas?
felt like a. Oh, I kind of agree with you. You know what you were saying? It doesn't feel really like Christmas. It just feels like another day, and you're randomly getting presents.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
It felt weird for me as well, and especially New Year's. It just didn't really feel like New Year's. I don't know.
No.
It was sort of dead. Anyway, how was yours, Mr. Charlie?
Mine was pretty good, you know. Had a grand old time.
Oh really? So you actually had felt like Christmas? Because that's
Yeah.
pretty
So the
bad.
family came over and you have
Yeah.
a good time, you know.
Yeah, family coming over. It's always good to know. The mandem around,
Yep, the family.
the famalam ding dong. And last and literal least, Edward, how's
There's-
your Christmas?
And
It
Spencer.
was alright.
Forgot about Spencer.
Forgot about Spencer though.
Oh, flip! Sorry, Spencer.
Um,
Edward, you're going last, and you're getting server muted. Spencer, how was your Christmas?
It was different to all the other ones, considering I'm abroad. Well, not
You know.
abroad, I guess.
You know, Vietnamese.
I'm not
Thailand
England.
Christmas.
I'm not where I belong.
You
Thailand
said
was in
Vietnamese
bucket.
Christmas.
I
heard
always
that,
say
Seb.
Vietnamese. I'm a horrible man. I'm
No, it's confirmed. I was actually in Vietnam this entire time. I'm sorry, guys. I lied to you.
well, yeah,
I've been
you're
in Vietnam.
That would
You
be
just,
mad.
yeah.
Wow.
I'm
Thailand.
Vietnamese overseas.
Oh, jeez, peeps. So, oh yeah, and last but not last and sorry, no, I said not least. Not last and definitely least. Edward Cameron Gordon, how have you been? How's your Christmas?
I've been alright. I mean, Christmas was quite boring this year. It's not living up to the magic.
Yeah,
It's
no.
Poppy and us.
Well, yeah, you're so basic, Edward. Grow up. But
Come on.
Apparently, his gifts were
Do better.
awful. He got like a blanket and a pen, and that's it.
no, I got-
Ed, this
My
is the
best-
perfect time to
my
say
best
your
Christmas
parents
to
don't
Christmas.
love you.
My
Oh,
best gift at Christmas, I got calculator. I was actually so happy.
Really? You also got a girlfriend, but we'll just
It's a
skim
cool
over that.
calculator though.
You also got a girlfriend. No, I prefer
It's
You've
the
also
really
done an
cool
episode
calculator.
for that.
She,
It can
she
solve
just sat underneath
polynomial-
the tree.
You're telling me you got a
Solve polynomial
calculator and a
equations
dishwasher?
for me.
But
So you're so lucky.
I'm currently on the line with Henrik because Henrik thought it was a great idea for his parents to build a flipping wardrobe in his bedroom. So he said he's gone down to dinner. So that's going to be pretty dull. But while I'm discussing this, Archie, I know you've literally just been out for the walk for the shops, so you're probably going to not have any of this repaired. Prepared?
No.
Prepared. Can you do a quick Archie segment? A quick run through.
Archie segment. Oh
Thanks for that, Spencer, mate. So yeah, can you just do a quick one? Maybe a quick summary, how you've been? Football conference, what have you been up to football-wise?
yeah. Wyndham Town is going to win the Premier League, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, make
Anyway.
up something, come on. Is that it? Is that all you've got to put to the table?
I've not said anything yet, Sam.
Right, okay, off you go then. Here we go. Archie segment, oh yeah, right, off you go.
Take one. So, if you've been living under a rock and you don't know what football is, here you are. Two teams play against each other, they kick the ball in the net, and if they score, it goes 1-0. Whoever scores more goals at the end of the game wins.
Is that it?
No.
Archie, I don't quite understand the rules. Could you repeat that?
Yeah.
There's the offside rule as
So you
well.
have to. Everyone, shut up! Deb, shut up!
That's the intro
Flip off.
sorted. That's the intro sorted.
Everyone, shut up.
So you have 11 people on a team. So you have like 3 attackers, 3 midfielders, 4 defenders. No, yeah, 4 defenders and a goalie. And they have to try and score more goals than the opposition. If they do, they win. And that's what the aim of the game is.
Is that everything?
No, I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Alright, first I've got to answer
Okay,
answers any questions.
What constitutes
Does
an
Wyndham Town
illegal,
win the Premier League?
Swindon Town are not even in. I think they're in like League 2.
But will they win the Premier League ever?
Well, they could do.
I hope so. I love Swindon Town.
I have a question, Archie. What constitutes an illegal? What's it called when you throw the ball in?
Throw
Oh,
it.
like
What
a,
constitutes...
like a wrong throw-in sort of thing.
Yeah, because people have always been saying that, and I've no idea what it means.
I don't know what it is sort of either, but I think it's like if you. I think something if like when you throw the ball over your head, something to do with that. But I'm
Yeah.
not too sure. I'm not too familiar with that one. You got me there.
Okay.
Archie, I have a question.
Yeah.
What does VAR stand for?
Video assistant referee.
This is getting too
Okay, what does it do?
complicated.
Thank you.
What does it do? How does it work?
Basically, so if the referee can't decide whether someone was offside, for example, if they've scored, so they'll have to have VAR to have a look at it, and they like replay it to see, like if it was offside or not.
Yeah.
And so they have them in like different leagues, and it's really controversial though because a lot of
It's
fans
never
have been
right.
saying, yeah, basically
Yeah,
that.
it's always like really bad, and they don't show the people actually going through the VAR,
Sometimes they do
so they
though.
can't get blamed. Basically,
Oh, remember
They
that
do
one time
sometimes, though,
where
release
they
the
messed
VAR
up the
audio.
VAR? The guy was doing it. It's like, yeah, it's right. But he was like watching the darts or something. He just got it completely wrong.
Mm.
speaking of the darts
Ah.
competition. How about we move on
I
to
love
that
that.
after Archie's segment?
It's not.
Well.
I don't know enough about that.
I don't know enough about darts either.
I
Would
don't
love
know
But they
anything
were-
I don't
about
know.
that.
I mean,
I know
neither do
the
I.
little
I don't even know why.
circle, I
No,
know.
because I feel like just from that
And
glitter
up.
guy,
If
I
you
mean, no,
love
he's
the
probably a
darts.
lovely guy, but I feel like just from that, everyone's
Yeah.
bought up like £8 million dartboards. Anyway,
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's
now I've got
talking
the
about.
two most important sections done. How everyone is, and the lovely Archie segment, of course.
Now shut up!
Oh, thanks, mate. If I can
Come on.
remember correctly, what do we have
Correct 'em.
next?
Spencer segment. Oh yeah.
A Spencer segment. Oh yeah, that'd be a bit dull though.
Spencer segment.
Call me dull, Seb. You should call me
No,
dull.
not calling you dull. Just saying no. Right. What? Yeah.
Oi.
What is next? I forgot. This isn't very good for the podcast, is it?
We can cut it out, can't we?
Write it down
No,
like
we
usual.
can't. We'll leave this in. This is live. It's
I'll cut you
raw.
up.
Everyone feels it. Right. So I have Christmas segment planned.
I
here.
wouldn't sit there. I
Why
wouldn't sit.
are we on Christmas? It's like 20 days after. No, more than that. It's been a
More than
month.
that, but this is a Christmas wrap up. But I just realised that's sort of what we did in the start. So
Yeah.
there's very little point. Edward had a lovely question, so I think we'll answer that first. Edward, would you like to list your question away?
If you were in a zombie apocalypse, what would you like? What things would you get, and where would you go, and who would you save?
I have a great answer to this one.
Right, Spencer, away you go. Spencer, away you go.
Okay. So everyone knows zombies, right? They all shamble, right? They can't climb. So what you do is you get a tree house, right? You live in the tree house, and you get a car, and you just cover it in spikes, and you get like a lance, and you just lance a bunch of zombies, and you drive around in it. And also, you have a boat, and you go out into the water. You go out in the middle of the water, and the zombies can't get you because zombies can't swim. And like the only way they'd be able to get to you is if they piled up enough zombies in the water to make like a bridge. And so you basically just safe. And that is why I lived on a boat for 2 years, just in case a zombie apocalypse happened.
Oh,
You
yeah,
could just
did
climb-
for a couple of years,
You could
didn't
climb on top of like a pole, and
Yeah,
then
but
just
good
live
luck
on that
living with
pole.
enough food up there.
Yeah, but how are you gonna get food?
Okay,
Yeah.
the boat.
But then go down, get the food.
Treehouse.
But
Treehouse
what
was
if there's
robbed.
like a zombie camping the pole?
Well, don't go for that pole.
That is, he's camping.
It's so
Go
controversial.
for a different
Guys,
pole.
when you live on a
Then they
boat, when you
can't
live on a
climb,
boat,
can they?
you can fish. You can fish for food.
That is
and you
actually
can
a good
drink water.
idea. Like,
The
living.
boat is just the best option.
that is a good idea.
No. Well, I was thinking something along the same lines, but I was thinking, right, listen here. Get a Toyota Hilux, right?
Oh my god.
Sorry.
And then,
No.
with the Toyota Hilux...
Does it have a Satsuma front bumper?
well, with the Toyota Hilux, right? Listen to me here. You get
Yeah.
a lift kit, and then you just armour it fully, because Toyota Hiluxes, if anyone's aware with cars as well as me, they're known for being bulletproof. So get one of them. Massive lift kit on it, massive wheels and tires, because you're gonna want to just run them over basically, right? And then after that, on the roof, I'm gonna build a nice little canopy where I'm gonna have bed, supplies, fishing rod, so I can park near lakes and fish and eat. I'll also have like tin beans and stuff that I collect from a house before I go, because living on a boat is good, but it has a lot more problems than a Toyota Hilux.
Yeah,
There,
but
I've
how are
said
you gonna fuel it?
What are you about?
How are you gonna get the fuel for it?
Right, okay, the problem with this is how are you getting the Toyota Harris at the moment? Like, if a zombie apocalypse to break out right now, what would you be doing?
Yeah.
Because you can't just get a boat.
I'd be
Right
on
now.
my boat right away.
Say
honestly.
you're in your house or wherever you are, whatever
I'm gonna have to
town you're in.
bleep out that name because you're giving away our
We
position.
don't be really don't be doxing us.
I-
I'm currently writing down these timestamps because you're not doing me good. 'Cause the more you say this, the more I've got to bleep. So if you just shout it, then I'm gonna have to be sat here for about half.
Guys, I live at 35. Guys, come to my address.
The more
You
you
don't live
say
there
this,
anymore.
the more bleeping I've got to do. I've got to bleep the entire podcast at this point.
Guys, hang on, I'm gonna
I'm
get
not
my
just-
address.
Oh right, okay then, Spencer. Right. Anyways, I'm thinking, what would you do, Mister Edward?
Right, so say if I was in my house and I saw on the news there was a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, I've got flipping more
right.
to bleep out. I
Right.
just noticed you did that, you silly old poo.
What? I said
Fuck.
sorry.
Okay.
I would
You
probably
know,
get
you're just gonna give away every one of our positions if you just keep on saying that.
my geographical position.
Guys, I live in.
I would get my dad's axe, right? That would
Right.
be my
Your
main
dad has an
weapon.
axe.
Just let's say like sound attracts or something, right? And then I would get a bit of tinned food.
So you
And
say you
knife.
can live on. I think we haven't really got it into consideration because we don't actually know how long this thing will be last.
I
Yeah.
have food. I've got fish. I can just go
And
fishing.
I think I would only bring my school backpack because it's like if you have a giant rucksack, you're gonna get weighed down and you're not gonna be able to run away, are you? Right?
Well,
Right, and then I'll get my my airsoft pistol, right? And then I'll spray paint it black so it looks like a real one. And then
You're gonna
just,
fool
like,
zombies.
you could
I think the
no, no, no.
zombies are smart enough.
No, not zombies, but like other people if they try to take your
You're gonna
stuff.
rob people. You're gonna be a raider. Bro's a Fallout raider.
you're just so stupid, Edward. Not everyone knows about the whole. Especially if you go into an apocalypse. I don't think they'll stop and consider it. He's got a in his hand. He's got a. Oh, I might have to bleep the word. 'Cause it might
Oh,
anger
yeah.
some people.
Bad.
I don't want to get.
Why we
hurt.
keep saying it?
Yeah, sorry.
Guys,
Mate, I'm gonna be sat up
Be
till
so much
9 o'clock
bleeping in this
editing this
episode.
podcast.
Blacklist
This is just.
now
Anyway.
YouTube. This is a theoretical real.
Oh,
It's
you
a
just
toy
said
gun.
the naughty words again, Spencer. You muppet.
Stop
I
saying
It's a YouTube, but it's not a real
I'm
gun.
saying that we
then they
live
let-
in and we have.
Oh, flip off! You just said the naughty word. I'm gonna be up till like 10 o'clock editing this podcast. I'm gonna go on to the
Guys, I
next
live in. Come find me.
Oh God.
Oh God. Right.
Anyway, so
Anyways,
after
moving
I've got
on,
all-
moving
no,
on.
I've got all my stuff right.
Moving
And then-
on.
They're
Where
asking
would
you
I
to sit
live?
down.
I would live in because
I live in.
Ooh.
Speaking some of us are hopefully tomorrow.
Without
Wow.
me?
Oh yes, yes. My bad, Spencer.
Anyway, anyways,
Before going to. Please come to our location.
right. Anyways,
Going in the
next.
CWA
Shut up, Edward!
my
Next
God.
segment of. Next segment. I'm just gonna cut all that out. Next segment of the
No, you're not.
podcast.
You just Do loads of bleeping because it'll be funnier.
Next
Yeah,
segment
it'll
of the
be fun.
podcast. What
And
we're
then
going to
you'll
do
get less
is
viewers if you do.
we're going to play a game. 20 questions.
What's the topic?
And its topic is shops, and I'm thinking of something.
Oh.
Say it's
Okay.
It's
B&Q.
not BMQ.
B&Q.
Food
First
store.
question down. 19 questions left. Actually, I'll
19.
I'll be generous here. I'll give you 40 questions. That's how confident I am that you're not going to get it.
40?
How many colours are in its no?
I can
That's
only
not
answer
yes,
in
no
yes or
question.
no, you flipping
Well
idiot.
done.
Does it have more than 2 colours as its logo? In its logo.
I'm going to have to Google this one. Give me a
I don't
minute.
even know the shop you're trying
No,
to.
hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I forgot the
This
name
is
of it. Oh yeah, here we go.
What do we gain from this question, really?
Also, it's not
It
local
rules
quality.
out all of the
Given
shops
us a hint,
with
surely.
logos that have 3
But it
or
could be
more.
logo
Also,
logo
because
I mean,
it's giving us
sensor.
40 questions, it's not going to be an obvious one like Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just
Oh.
tell you this. It's got black, yellow, and it's got a white background on it. Right, so that's 2 questions down.
Okay. Black, yellow, white.
But you can't consult Google as well.
I'm not. I'm just writing it down on my on my thing, on my notebook.
Oh, I was just about to Google.
I'm genuinely. I'm not googling it. That would be.
Wow.
That would ruin the point of the game show.
That would ruin
Exactly.
the game show.
What's with the tongue?
Get itself at all.
Let me have a think. So
Edward's deafened.
Edward is deafened.
Everybody's dead.
How odd. Is it? Does it sell? Does it sell furniture?
Does it sell furniture? No, it does not. Everyone else
Where's
can
Seb
answer
doing?
questions as well, you melon.
Is it really cheap? Is it like one of them really cheap stores?
No, these can be quite expensive. But you
Oh,
find
okay.
they also do go on deals as well.
I'm assuming this isn't a question, but I'm assuming it's like a chain shop.
Yeah, there is it's not like a local. It's not like a bakery close to you. Or it's not like a local shop. No.
Okay.
Okay, so he's just asked. So he's just answered a question.
That's. I said that's not a question. I was taking it for
Yeah, 'cause
granted.
I'm
But I was
But
just
not like what was it last time? The
Seb, is it a supermarket? Is it a supermarket?
Is it a supermarket? No.
Hmm.
Does it sell food?
Is
Does it sell
it?
food? No.
Actually, no. I'm not gonna ask.
No, it doesn't
It's
sell
Seb.
food. Okay.
Doesn't sell food. No.
So it's 100% definitely not in.
No, it is not.
Good to know. Good to know.
I'm writing down the facts that we know in the
Is that actually in the
Yeah,
UK?
sure.
In the UK,
Yeah.
yes, yeah, there's shops in the UK.
Right, we need to figure out what it sells. Does it what do things sell?
I'm not actually keeping.
What does it
count.
sell?
Is it a hardware
clothes?
store?
Is it a hardware store? No. I'll just see how long it takes you to count. I know
so
we
it's a
started at about.
software store.
Let's say we started podcast
Store.
probably about 20 minutes in, and we're 22 minutes now. So see how long it takes.
Is it a toy store? Is it a toy store? Does it sell toys for children?
No.
Okay.
But what did Archie say? Does it sell clothes?
Sell clothes? No. Oh wait. I'll give you this one. It sells footwear, because sort of. I didn't want to be too jammy.
Is it Nike?
Not Nike. No.
No,
Sports
Is
Direct.
it sports related?
Oh right, of course. Not in Norfolk.
Sports related? No.
And it's not Boots. Ha ha ha.
Lamar.
Would you
It
say it's quite
sells
similar to
footwear.
Clark's?
Pardon? What?
Would you say it's quite similar to Clark's?
No.
The
No,
shoe store?
it's a lot more expensive than that. they've become sort of a designer, and they do have like online. People do buy them online. I think a lot more than going shops. Well, it's not what over the top is. People do that now, but get what I mean.
They have like really expensive shoes.
They're known for being expensive, like quite expensive. Yeah.
Is it a designer brand? So is it like? Oh, well, I don't know why I asked that question.
Well,
Obviously.
but yeah, it's not like.
But is it? It's like recognized.
Oh
as
yeah,
a
it's
designer.
recognizable as designer brand. Like if you see someone wearing them, you're like.
Do they sell like purses and handbags and stuff?
I don't think so. No, they're mainly known for their shoes.
No, for shoes.
Don't quote me on this, commenters, because I'm going to get torn down a bit.
They make a specific
What?
type of shoe.
They're known for making one
know.
specific type of shoe. Yeah, like that we like. Yeah, like one specific type of like style that everyone used to like the look of.
Is it sneakers?
No.
Is it boots?
Yes, they sort of
Is
were
it,
known for making boots.
Is it Doc Martens?
It is. Well done. That took you a lot longer. than I thought it
I
was.
was thinking that. I was thinking that before. I couldn't remember what the logo was.
That's what I've been thinking for ages. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't India before I said it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I knew
Gonna
that.
get
First
think of
one.
one.
Shame they're not.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Ed! Honestly, stop it now. You're actually getting on my
Why
head.
don't you flip
Guys,
off?
location reveal. Location reveal.
Well, yeah.
Right. We've got a lot of
Skinny
time
people
left.
can do a
What
fake
should we
reveal.
do next?
Well, we're currently on 26, so it's up to everyone else. What do we do next?
Wasn't Charlie
Skinny
made
Mini
I
podcast
think
should
of
do a
one?
face reveal.
Should someone else do 20 questions?
Yeah, we could do that actually. Archie, I reckon you've got some good swaz on you. Have you got a 20 question?
What?
Have you got a good 20 question idea?
You guys just have a chat while I think of one.
Okay, so can someone play some elevator music,
Okay.
please, in the background?
Wait.
No,
Guys, I have a game idea.
no.
We
'Cause
give
Archie's
like a
thinking of one.
random.
Archie's thinking of
No,
one. It's
but
fine.
like,
Archie's thinking of
but
one.
like, give me a random
this could be-
topic and I'll yap about it for like a minute.
I can't play music because
Oh,
the
go on.
doesn't have the view channel permission or connect.
What's the what's the game show that is? Just a minute. Just a minute.
Just a minute. Yeah,
Oh, I love
without
that
hesitation.
show.
deviation, or whatever. That's a great show. I played that in English and I was like the best at it because none of the Thai kids had heard about it. So I just knew all the rules.
So I don't even know what it is.
I've never heard of it.
Right, go on.
Right,
Let's give him a topic to yap about.
Well, okay. Well,
Give me a
okay.
topic.
Right. Cars.
Yap
'cause-
about bees for ages. Yap about
Bees.
bees.
I'll do bees. Okay, so the bee, right? They make honey. So, and bees, they live in hives, and they have a queen, which is like, it's kind of supporting the monarchy, which I find a bit iffy in this day and age. There's no king bee, which I suppose is promoting like empowerment to women and stuff. But honestly, I just find it a bit like the queen is only there to make babies, which is also a bit less empowering to women. So honestly,
Repetition
that's
of Queen.
Yeah.
queen, like, and they
Honestly,
don't,
guys.
and
There's a
all the
reference to
female,
Queen, and he's saying like to space it out.
we're not playing just a minute, guys. I'm just yapping.
Yo,
I'm just
yeah.
yapping.
We're playing just a
Let
minute.
him- okay.
Well,
Let
technically,
it-
you
let him
failed.
yap. Let
If
him
you,
yap.
I didn't know we were playing
Let
just
him
a minute.
yap.
I just want to yap.
You now.
Right. Okay, Archie, do you have one?
Just I completely forgot about it.
Right.
Started talking.
Can we
Right.
do just
Right.
well Archie find something?
Let Spencer just yap.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
just
go on
Spencer.
then.
Archie, just have a quick Google search. Think of something. It can
If
be
I
whatever. It
were
can be
a
a
bee-
shop or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so Jerry Seinfeld, right? Great comedian.
Jesus.
He made a show called Seinfeld, but he also made a movie called The Bee Movie, and it's like my favorite movie of all time. So he plays a bee called Barry B. And so he goes out of the hive. And he falls in love with a human woman. And after he gets stuck to a tennis ball,
Oh, this sounds
and then he
similar to someone.
he sues people. He
Ah,
sues the entire human race for using honey. It's like cultural appropriation for people to make honey. and like there's like a drag queen joke where like the queen is a man, so it's a drag queen, and it's hilarious.
You've missed the bit where he
And-
says you like jazz. That's an important
You like
part of the
jazz?
story.
And then he meets this mosquito, and he's called Moose Blood, and he's the funniest character in the movie. And and then at the end they do this joke where he's a lawyer, and they go, "How can a mosquito be a lawyer?" And the mosquito says, "I was already a blood-sucking parasite. All I needed was a briefcase," and it's just the funniest thing ever. And that's how you know Jerry Seinfeld.
That's a good one.
And you know, on the TV
Seinfeld
show
is your thing.
Seinfeld,
Right, so
I
let's
love-
just cross that lovely
Jerry
over to
Seinfeld.
Archie. Archie, if you thought of anything yet?
Jerry Seinfeld is so
Does it
funny.
have to be a shop?
Like,
No, it doesn't have to be a
watched-
shop, no.
I really like Seinfeld.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so
Good.
Seinfeld, right? There's this TV show called Seinfeld. It ran
Oh,
for
Jesus
10 seasons. So it's Jerry Seinfeld playing Jerry Seinfeld. There's
I can't wait to cut
I
this
don't
whole
know
bit
who
out
the-
in the edit of just Spencer's just yapping. If you're still watching now, please.
and
I don't
You
know
should
what
put
you're
this at
doing.
the end of the episode.
Well,
there's
this
George
This is
Costanza.
near
Yeah.
the end of the episode. With 31
the
George
minutes.
Yeah,
Costanza,
listen,
right?
What if we
He's
record
really funny. He's a short, fat, bald guy with glasses, and he's
then
really
upload
funny.
this one next week, like the next half of it.
No, because that'll people will be no.
And then there's
because
Elaine,
it means there's
Elaine Bennis,
unforeseen
and
things
she's like the woman of the
Archie not
group.
coming in again.
Archie, what?
Archie not going into the podcast.
Well,
And then there's this guy, called Kramer. Cosmo Kramer is his,
oh
his real
Jesus.
name.
Right, Spencer, you can
And-
stop. Spencer! Edward, you've got no life. Thank you very much for watching this week's podcast.
bye.
I've had it up to here with you, Edward.
What?
Edward,
So-
you can't. I
Hey,
mean, Seb, you can't even
I've had
spell.
it down to here with you.
Seb spends his whole day playing a virtual racing sim.
Oh, sorry about that. But
You're a drug.
My summer car dual tip exhaust.
thanks, mate. So thank you very much. I think can we round that podcast off? That disappointing mess.
I think we should.
It was all right.
Yeah,
Great.
It was
I-
okay.
Anyway, Jerry's got this neighbour called
Isn't it?
Newman, right? Called
Okay,
Newman.
well-
And every-
Right, just cut it. Just cut it.
I'm
now.
just gonna. I'm not gonna cut
Just
it now.
end
But
it.
Good
thank you very much
And
for
not-
watching this
not-
week's
not-
episode.
What
Thank
did-
you very much for
One
watching
bird's bush
Stuffed.com.
is worth doing the hand.
Spencer,
One
I'm gonna put in
swallow
a serve
does
mute
not make
to
summer.
calm down everyone down. Thank you very much for watching. Spencer, back on server mute. Thank you very much for watching, you little monkeys. Thank you. Have
Swallow
a
does not make
have a
summer.
good thing. Make sure to sing with us as well on the outro, Archie. Bye bye.